Welcome back to another Short and Sweet, where the reviews are short.
And it's really sweet that they shared it with us.
It's really sweet that we have the B version of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Yeah, we know this is a big question every year, as the releases come out for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which we all hold so dearly in our hearts.
Yeah.
The question becomes, what's the best release of the year? And so, we hope to help answer that for you.
Well, yeah, and we always like to get A, B, and C, then we do them blind, and we'll let you know, but we also, as they come out, we like to talk about them. So, SRP, $75. It has risen a wee bit. I can't remember if
I think still a great value for $75.
But yeah, this one is under 12 years, which I know on paper people hate because it used to be 12-year age statement, and since they started actually sort of the Booker's method of, this is this many years and this many months, this one is 11 years and 2 months. Oh no! What are we gonna do? It'll be
that extra
okay.
10 months made all the difference.
We haven't even tasted it yet.
I mean, I don't know. I think that they pull things when they think they're ready and taste on profile for that release, but I'm happily gonna drink it.
It is 130.6 proof, so it is north of 130.
Y'all should like that.
I like that.
I like that.
But things on paper are just things on paper.
Sometimes people get a little upset when it's under 120 proof.
Yes.
They might get a little upset that it's not exactly 12 years or older. Let's just see how it tastes, okay? Let's just see how it tastes.
Nose first, though. Caramely.
Brown sugar,
Vanilla,
which obviously, yes.
I just said the two most basic things in the world.
That was
Caramely.
very basic, Jen.
Vanilla. Hi, it's my first day.
At least you acknowledged it.
But sometimes those show up a lot more forward than they normally do.
Yeah. Really good, delicate cinnamon clove. Honestly, I get like a little raisin, like a little raisin bran, almost.
Craisin?
I get raisin bran
Raisin bran.
with cinnamon.
I have been recovering from the Traveler's crud, so my sniffer is still not back to complete normal, so I'll just say, yeah, what Sarah said.
Yeah.
To your health.
Oh, that has every bit of 130 points. 6 proof.
Whoa! Why so serious? Why? I agree.
Well, this is my first sip of the day, and it is 130 proof, so I'm gonna give myself a second and go back for another one. That really,
normally they don't.
Normally it's not like that. I will say I think the mouthfeel is excellent, but
very chewy.
my experience was entirely focused on the heat, so I wasn't able to get any flavor notes off that first sip, so we're definitely gonna have to go right back in for a second one. However, the finish is long, and there's an immediate hug, which I would expect nothing less at 130.6 proof.
Yeah, completely toss out that first sip. Needed to get acclimated to this one, so second sip.
Oh,
all right, much better.
Much better.
Much better. I don't know why it was so...
But it was.
But it was. Oh, these are very deep flavors.
Very deep flavors.
Very deep. Very your plum.
I still think deep raisiny.
And it's so weird. The spice on this, along with the deeper flavors, is making me think of like chili peppers for some reason.
Yeah,
it's almost
I completely see that. I said clove, cinnamon on the nose, but I do think it's more of
this chili's hot. It's 5 alarm.
What do you call it? Like a mole?
Mole, yeah.
Spice type of thing?
Yeah, it's a little Tex-Mex here. Or
there's a little chocolate in there too.
Maybe like a dry rub as it goes more into the finish and it kind of dries off on the palate. Yeah. Maybe sort of like a barbecue dry rub.
Woo! I'm getting chili chocolate thing, with spicy chocolate. If you know what I'm... It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm not making it up.
But. You know what else is a thing? Our home on the internet. It's whiskyambitions.com. It's where you can get the t-shirt and hat that I'm wearing. Both of the Glencairns that we are drinking from. Also, our Elemental Elixir cocktail syrup. Our water glasses, Sarah.
Everything.
That's right. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, bottle cup candles, and more always coming soon at whiskyambitions.com.
And you can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. Join our community for as little as $1 a month. And that is where we release our barrel picks, access to participate in a barrel pick. We have a Wild Turkey Russell's Reserve coming up for the tiers that qualify. Discounts on that merch depending on your tier and more.
And the qualifying part is just to go on the pick. Everyone on Patreon gets access, usually, to buy it, as long as it, Quantity. And, yeah, terms and conditions may apply. Woo, this is one that, if you are... this proof point, sometimes it doesn't drink that way. This is drinking very high. Yeah, I think some people are going to correlate it to the youth. We're still over 11 years. But, I hear you, that 13-year plus one was just so amazing. Yeah. And so I can hear some people kind of correlating those two things, which it might actually be a thing, but it's definitely not for certain.
It's very chewy. Mouthfeel great. Just get a a little dry spice at the end, like we were talking about. I get like more of a chili chocolate. You were saying like a dry rub.
Yeah.
I get that. But yeah, those like deep, rich fruit flavors, a lot of oak. But not like too much oak, but you're definitely getting it.
Yeah. It's like they secondarily barrel aged this in a barrel that held...
something spicy.
Yeah, like chili peppers or jalapenos or something.
I mean, and we are admittedly very sensitive to spice. So we'll just go ahead and throw that out there. But I do get that flavor, not just the sensation of spicy, but like the flavor of
which I've never gotten
chilies.
that on Elijah Craig barrel proof before.
No.
So call this a kind of an outlier. This is an outlier bottle as far as the typical
spicy bottle.
Yeah, the typical profile. Now we did have it poured here for a while before we started this episode to let it open up. People are going to say, well, it is a fresh crack. And we will revisit it.
We shall.
As we drink it down. But here for this first impression, it's, a little bit of an outlier. But still really good. I still think it's
very good for 75 bucks.
The biggest check mark goes to the mouthfeel. I think it is super viscous.
Mouthfeel and finish.
And if you like a lot of barrel and finish, then those are the two strong points of it for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not it is super approachable if you're a little...
Well, a barrel proof anyways is already gonna like weed some people out, but I'm actually just real quick don't mind me.
We have a pipette.
It's too late. All right, I just threw a couple drops of water in here. That 130, it could probably stand a little. So we'll just see. The nose became a little more floral.
A little change, but man, it didn't hurt the mouthfeel.
I think it made the finish a little pricklier. But I don't know, maybe if I let it sit here for a minute and mingle.
Or maybe more
who knows?
water. Yeah, but
or maybe, I just need more water. I don't know.
Don't know.
Try it with a cube if you get this one. But overall.
But try it.
Please as always.
If you can. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's where we better leave it. If you haven't subscribed to us already, you can do so by clicking right up here. There's suggestions of other videos down here. Hope you see you over there in one of those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, thank you, Heaven Hill. Until next time, drink more bourbon.